Oh, so saying, he gave his spur to his steed Rocinante. Heedless his spur, Sancho Panza sent after him, warning him that most certainly they were windmills and not giants. He was going to attack. He, however, was so positive that they were giants that he neither heard the cries of Sancho Panza nor proceed near as he was what they were, but made at him.
Thank you for putting up with me. So where were we? It is God's good service to sweep so evil a breed from off the face of the earth.
We passed that.
Oh, where are we?
So saying he had gave the spur. Yeah, the last paragraph.
Yeah, the last paragraph.
Huh? Oh, so saying?
Yeah. He.
Oh. Alright. So saying,
So saying,
he gave the spur to his steed Rocinante,
he gave the spur to the steed Rocinante.
heedless of the cries his squire Sancho sent after him. Warning him that most certainly they were windmills and not giants he was going to attack.
There were windmills and not giants he was going to attack.
He, however, was so positive they were giants that he neither heard the cries of Sancho
That he never heard the cries of Sancho,
nor perceived, near as he was, what they were, but made at them shouting, "Fly not, cowards and vile beings! For a single night attacks you!" A slight breeze at this moment sprang up, and the great sails began to move. Seeing which, Don Quixote exclaimed, "Though ye flourish more arms than the giant Briareus, though ye flourish more arms than the giant Briareus, though ye flourish more arms than the giant Briareus." And this is a picture that I got off the internet of the giant Briareus. Ye have to reckon with me. So saying, and commending himself with all his heart to his lady Dulcinea, imploring her to support him in such a peril, with lance in rest, and covered by his buckler, he charged at Rocinante's fullest gallop, and fell upon the first mill that stood in front of him. But as he drove his lance point into the sail, the wind whirled around with such force that it shivered the lance into pieces, sweeping with it horse and rider, who went rolling over on the plain in a sorry condition. Sancho hastened to his assistance. Sancho hastened to his assistance. Hurried to help him, is what that means. as fast as his ass could go.
As fast as his ass could go.
Ass here meaning donkey.
Donkey.
Yeah. And when he came up, found him unable to move. With such a shock had Rocinante fallen with him.
With such a shock had Rocinante fallen with him.
God bless me, said Sancho.
God bless you. God bless me.
Did I not tell your worship to mind what you are about?
Did I not tell your worship to mind what you are about?
For they were only windmills.
They're only windmills.
And no one could have made any mistake about it.
No one could have made any mistake about it.
But one who had something of the same kind in his head.
But something of the same kind of his head.
I have no idea what that means. What does that say in Spanish?
Maybe because... Oh, can I read the Spanish part? Oh, can I read the Spanish part?
Y no, yeah, please do. Y no lo podía ignorar sino quien llevase otros tales en la cabeza. What does that mean?
Where? Where?
Right next to the wizard here. Válame Dios.
Válame Dios, dijo Sancho.
Yeah.
Válgame Dios, dijo Sancho.
Válgame.
Válame.
Válame. No dice válgamo.
Válgame.
Válgame tampoco.
Válame. Válame. Válgame. That's what it means.
Válame Dios.
Válgame Dios. Dijo Sancho.
No le dije yo a vuestra
mestrar bien de que irán el Señor inventó y no lo podía ignorar
sino quien llevas otros tales en la
What does that mean? Sino quien llevase otros tales en la cabeza.
He has different things in mind. Like, he doesn't know what he's thinking about.
That he's crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Hush, friend Sancho,
Hush,
replied Don Quixote.
Replied Don Quixote.
The fortunes of war,
The fortunes of war,
more than any other,
more than any other,
are liable to frequent fluctuations.
are liable to frequent fluctuations.
And moreover, I think,
And moreover,
and it is the truth,
the truth
that the same sage Friston, I think it's Friston, the same sage Friston, who carried off my study and books, has turned these giants into mills,
and turn these giants into mills
in order to rob me of the glory of vanquishing them.
in order to rob me of the glory of vanquishing them.
Such is the enmity he bears me.
Such as the enmity he bears.
He's saying some wizard has changed the giants into windmills so that I won't be able to beat them because this wizard hates me so much.
Ever Quintanilla, please come to the office. Ever Quintanilla, please come to the office.
But in the end, his wicked arts will avail but little against my good sword. That means that the wizard won't be able to stop Don Quixote. God order it as he may, said Sancho Panza.
God order as he may, says Sancho Panza.
And helping him to rise, got him up again on Rocinante,
got him up again on Rocinante,
whose shoulder was half out.
whose shoulder was half out.
And then,
Discussing the late adventure,
they followed the road to Puerto La Peace.
they followed the road to the
For there, said Don Quixote, they could not fail to find adventures in abundance.
They could not fail to find adventures in
In abundance and variety, as it was a great thoroughfare.
as it was a great
Indeedy do. En español, vamos a leerlo en español también. No, solo en inglés.
No, don't pass it.
¿Quién vamos a leerlo en español?
Yo.
¿Ella?
No, se me tira.
Yo quería leerlo, pero no.
Capítulo.
Put it on pause.
Tal vez vamos a hacerlo en dos veces. Primera vez en inglés y otra vez en español. Vamos a hacer dos partes. Inglés, Spanish.
Stop using Leslie's umbrella.
No sé. Depende en su creatividad y
Su imaginación.
All right. So we read it once. Oh, I know what we should do now. He, however.
Okay.
Read it.
It's rolling?
No, come down. Just back here. Over here. Sit on here.
He was so positive. He however was so positive they were giants that were neither heard the cries of Sancho nor proceed near as he was that they were but made at him shouting, "Lie not, cowards and vile beings, for a single night entice you!" A slave breeze at that moment sprang up, and the giant sails began to move, seeing which Don Quixote exclaimed, "Swoosh! Swoosh! Swoosh! Blow your arms and giant wrists, you have to reckon with me."
Cut. Okay. You gonna let him block the window?
I think the pot goes up.
At this point, they came in sight of 34 windmills that are on plain. And as soon as Don Quixote saw them, he said to his squire, "Fortune is arranging matters for us better than we could have shaped our desires ourselves. For look there, Sancho Panza, where 30 or more monstrous giants present themselves, all whom I mean to engage in battle and slay, and those whose spoils we shall begin to make our fortunes. For this is righteous warfare, and it's God's good service to sweep so evil a breed from the face of the earth." "What giants?" said Sancho Panza. Those see there, answered his master. "The long arms, and some of them have nearly 2 leagues long."
Look, your worship,
said Sancho.
What we see there are not giants, but windmills, and what seem to be their arms are the sails that turned by the wind make the mills go.
"It is easy to see," replied Don Quixote, "that though are not used to this business of adventures, those are giants. And if thou art afraid, away with thee, and out betake thyself to prayer while I engage them with fierce and unequal combat."
So saying,
he gave the spur to his steed Rocinante. Heedless, he cries. His squire Sancho Panza said after him, warning him that most certainly they were windmills and not giants. He was going to attack. He, whoever was so positive that the giants were neither heard of cries Sancho Panza nor proceed near as he was. What they were but made at shouting, "No! No! 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 No!
Yeah.
You lost that line, "Fly not, cowards." And he was off camera. Also, are you all right?
And he never moved the camera. He laid it still.
Yeah. Also, don't hurl people to the ground, even though it is Don Quixote. Are you all
So
right?
it could be easy. I just ducked down.
Back to.
At this point, they came in sight of 34 windmills that there are on plague. And as soon as Don Quixote saw them, he said to his squire,
Fortune is arranging matter for us better than we could have shaped our desires ourselves.
and helping him rise, got him up again on Rocinante, whose shoulders on half out, and then discussing the late adventure they followed.
Discussing the adventure.
Discussing the adventure in boredom and verity, as it was a great thoroughfare.
Abundance and variety.